Hey, what's up, guys? So I wanted to make this video talking about how these new Beavis and Butthead characters on Call of Duty, and also the coach and then the police officer. I believe those are the four characters right now you could buy, and then they also have the tactical unit for the Beavis and Butthead. I'm starting to notice that if you're not running one of those bundle packs, you're going to have a tough time trying to shoot these guys because they're infinitely equipped with some kind of extra energy source to keep alive. And the only time I'm noticing that is the opposite, meaning like you could actually shoot and kill these guys, is later on at the end of the night when all the sweats and the hackers have jumped off the lobbies. Now, I have people that have called me out saying that I'm just not good at the game. But let me ask you this question. How is it that every single player knows exactly where you are when you land through the walls, aimbots you, and then has audacity to talk trash? That doesn't happen for every single player. So there was a lot of reporting. There was a lot of blocking. It just got to the point where I made a video last night saying that I don't know if I want to play this game anymore because, to be honest with you, Activision is not the same company they used to be, and Microsoft has not made them better. If anything, they made them way worse and made them more a grotesque developers to behold. This is a very bad situation for Call of Duty because you have all these other shooters coming out. You have Battlefield 6, you have the Delta Force Hawk Ops coming out on the consoles. You have the Ready or Not, which is going to be console downgraded, not only for the consoles but also for the PC. So the PC people are livid that they have to downgrade for the consoles promotion and just it being on console. So I know when I talk, I'm not always going to have the right words to say because when I work, I'm a tanker driver. I barely talk. I just do my job, and that's that and the third. But what I could say is this, is that for the fact that I have 3,000 people in my community, I know that could grow even more because I've proven my track record to be reliable. Have I always been right? No, not always been right, but I've tried to be accurate as best as I can. And if somebody is trying to fumble me, it's because their name is being discredited for something that I am saying or doing, whatever. And I know there's going to be trolls coming to my channel after I start making videos, but you know what? Bring it on, because I'm just going to make your message hidden, or if you keep bothering me, I'll just report it for spam. So with that being said, I'm making these videos. This is important, okay? So I noticed that the Beavis and Butthead and the other characters on Call of Duty have an advantage over your random skins. I also noticed something last night too that was so scummy from Activision and Microsoft. Whoever made this decision is a scummy move. You can no longer use your MW2 and your MW3 weapons in Warzone. Absolutely unacceptable. I could not use them last night. I don't not know why. I hope this is a temporary glitch. And when you're playing the multiplayer, there is no crosshair. You activate the crosshair. There is no crosshair. So I'm playing a game that I'm supposed to have a feature that I don't have the feature because these developers don't even care anymore to make the game work the way it was intended because the money is coming in. This is what happens when you allow a floodgate of money to come to a company and you don't hold them responsible. Well, you try to hold them responsible, but there's too many people buying into the game, and it causes this influx of this company to look at the business analytics. I'm not going to say data, I'm going to say business analytics, and that's what they look at. They don't care about making the game great anymore. They care about making more money because it works, and they're making more money trashing and basically degrading the game and basically trashing on the community because the community is asking for fixes. You have these popular YouTube content creators that are either part of Call of Duty affiliation or they're not, and they have some half sides that they're taking. Two worlds colliding. They want the game to progress, but they can't stand playing it because it doesn't feel like Call of Duty. The hackers is a huge issue. Just so many glitches on the PC that really pissed off some streamers that really just want to make great content. They're having problems with their PCs always crashing. And mind you, you're spending 4 or 5 grand on a PC to have that kind of technology, and you're still having problems. Why? Because the code has always been PlayStation, Xbox, PC. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if ever since Xbox took over, the code is now Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Or, no, hold on. It's Xbox, PC, PlayStation. Because I've noticed when I'm playing these games on the PlayStation, I'm noticing a lot more glitches than before when Activision was run by Bobby Kotick. Now, I know Bobby Kotick, a lot of people trashed him for, his way of running the company, and, that's on them. But now you got people that are being laid off at Microsoft at numbers that are just unbelievable, to the point where you have some content creators saying that this is great because it's needed to get these people that don't know what they're doing out of the company. And then you have people that are saying these people are excellent at what they do, they're just getting the backdoor treatment. And that's exactly what's happening. While these CEOs and these high up officials are getting promoted and getting these payouts, these how do I say it? These huge amounts of money, the shareholders, all this stuff. They're making lots of money, but they're kicking out the people that are making the game great or trying to show all their profession into it. It's just disgusting, man. And I got to talk about it. If you guys are all about this money and you want to make a game great, which you don't want to, because if you wanted to make a game great, you wouldn't get rid of certain people that play a key role. But we already know that AI, you're going to use AI to save money. You've already gave the back door to the actors and the actresses. Okay, you've turned AI into the sound effects of the game, which I've already called out as the gun sounds not being realistic, synthesized trash, if you ask me. I pay for a product. When I played Modern Warfare 2019, that team went out into the field, fired these guns, recorded the sounds. They talked about it. They showed it on YouTube videos. This is the real deal. That's all going away because one day AI is going to be so perfected that you're not going to be able to even tell the difference whether it's the real sound or it's the AI sound. But that's where we're going. So if you think that Black Ops 7 is going to be this savior where everyone's going to say, we're back, boys, that's just a way to get the stupid, toxic hype up again. It's not going to happen. Mind you, the store is going to be the central hub of why the game exists from now on. It's the store. It has nothing to do with what you want in the game or making a great game. It's the store. They know that they line, sink, and hook just like a fish. And once you're hooked, you play the game. And I'm going to blame myself for playing the game so much because I talk about it and I talk not so positive about it. I talk negative and I still play the game because I'm at that phase right now where I stopped buying the store bundle packs. I stopped buying games in general. You don't see me playing any other games. I haven't been buying any other games. Everything is just, in my opinion, a ripoff. It's an absolute ripoff. The Nintendo Switch 2, absolute ripoff, okay? The Xbox Series X right now, $600 ripoff, okay? The PlayStation 5 Pro, $700. I think it could have been $550, $600, and it would have been a much better, encouraging, welcoming price to upgrade from the PlayStation. $700 with 2 terabytes, still in my opinion a ripoff because everything they could get for cheap and then they sell it for a high price. Yes, they sell at a loss. That's what they always say. So what I'm trying to say is this: when it comes to these companies, they will do whatever they can to make more money. And I'll tell you why. Because over the years, with the way the economies have turned out, these people are now losing money. So they're going to jack up the prices so they can make more money off of us. They know that we're quick to make these instincts of buying these games, buying this, that, and the third. But we are not at the point of saying no to these companies. Now, what's going to happen is I've already stopped buying the games. I've already stopped buying the store. I've already stressed. Yesterday I was almost going to buy the Beavis and Butthead just to feel like maybe I will have an advantage towards these hackers. There was many hackers on the live stream. And it's one of those things now where I'm starting to realize that I didn't buy it because I don't want to lose my integrity as a content creator. I don't want to lose my integrity playing the game and having these things happen over and over and over again. So I didn't buy it. On my PC, I have 3,000 COD points. On my PlayStation 5 Pro, I have 1,550. So if I really wanted to, I could power on my PC and buy some stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I ended up not doing that. And what I have to say is this. Now I am very happy that I have self-control. It's only a matter of time before I switch from these games to something else and truly feel something special for once. Because when you play Call of Duty, am I saying I'm not going to play Call of Duty tonight? No. I'm probably going to play the game, but I'm also getting this closer and closer to just saying, you know what? I've almost at the breaking point where I've had it. I don't want to play this game because it is not benefiting my health, my life, my growth, just enjoying gaming as a whole. Plus, these companies are quick to throw something at you. This bundle pack, this endowment, this, that, and the third. Whatever you go on your UI, on your console, you are met with buy this, pay for this, pre-order this, that. I am so tired of just being pushed extra money trying to be pumped out of us when we're already paying for the game itself, okay? And I don't care at this point if they're trying to make all this extra money because they make a ton of money. They invest, they spend $400-500 million into a game. They try to change our ways of thinking by making us believe that this is the new norm when it comes to the whole woke and just trying to make us believe that everything that they're telling us now is what really is the truth. It's not, okay? So, back to the whole Black Ops 7. The community was not happy with the jetpacks and certain other things that they didn't want the wall running and the jetpacks and all that stuff. They just felt like it was just getting out of hand when it comes to here we go again. So I think the developers got the hint that we don't want that, and so they might not have that in the next game. But I'm going to tell you what they're going to have. They're going to have awesome store bundles. Store bundles that's going to make you and me want to buy, because they're like, hey, if we could get these people to buy this stuff, then maybe they'll feel better playing the game. The whole goal is to get us all squishy so we could buy this stuff so they can make their profits. And then what they'll do is they'll lighten up your lobby a little bit so you can feel like you're actually able to move, actually able to kill people. There's times, you ever notice like when you buy a bundle pack and you're shooting somebody, they're shooting you like crazy, but for some reason you just get the advantage all of a sudden. That is the scam. That is the manipulation. You buy from our store, we will give you better lobbies, we will make you more invincible, so other people see that because you have that skin that they're losing. So that's what's happening to me right now, and I'm taking it like a man. You know, I'm taking the hits, but I'm also realizing that this is a company that will do everything they can to take money, as much money out of us as possible. I have proof because when I started with Black Ops 4, I spent a little money. Black Ops 2019, I spent a ton of money. Cold War, I spent a little money. Vanguard, I don't remember if I really bought anything from Vanguard, to be honest with you. I just bought the game physical. Then after Vanguard, what was it? Modern Warfare 2, I believe? Yeah, Modern Warfare 2. Very impressed with the store, the skins and all that stuff. So I bought quite a few things. Then Modern Warfare 3. In my opinion, when Modern Warfare 3 came out, I was hyped for it, but then when I realized it was only made in 14 months, I just felt like it was such a slap in the face to the community, saying that this is going to be the best Call of Duty. And I'm really tired of the people that just want that clout, so they're going to say what they need to say to be heard when it comes to we're back, boys, and this, that, and the third. You guys keep giving them views, and you're always going to get a disappointing game, period. Now, for the trolls and the toxic people, the hackers that just want the game to hurt people's feelings, you already know that's happening because you could hear it in their voices, the way they talk to you, the rudeness. So my goal, if I go live today, is going to be to just control my what comes out of my mouth and just try to enjoy myself and consider the source, and that's going to be my my test to you guys. I appreciate the super chats. You don't understand, the super chats really mean a lot. Macamaker, thank you so much for the $2. Shout out to everybody that is financially supporting me. If you can, I appreciate it. If you can't, don't bother. I don't want you to be doing it because I'm asking. I want you to be doing it because you truly believe in what I am doing, and think better things will come out of it. So I'm just being honest with you guys. for all the people that are claiming I'm an e-beggar, that is far from the truth, because if I was an e-beggar, I would be asking the people in Dubai and all these rich people to give me a donation of $100, but they won't do that because I'm not that up there. I haven't gone out and done things, and I don't plan on becoming this vlogger of doing stupid things and trying to get clout. That's not. Look, respect is supposed to be handled respectfully to everybody. There is no disrespect on this channel. There is talking about things and having differences and discussions, but when it comes to respecting people for who they are and what they believe in, that stays. So for any clout streamer that wants to disrespect people in public and wants to do things, they get what they deserve. So with that being said, we're talking about Black Ops 7. The store is going to be very, very well maintained. The game, in my opinion, is going to be a conjunction from Black Ops 6 with a little more caveat, a little more added to it, to where it's going to maybe run better, play better, but it's going to be PC and Xbox optimized. When it comes to PlayStation 5, I have a feeling you're not going to get that full optimization, because as Activision and Microsoft work together, the last thing they want to do is make their competitor their source of a better game. They want Xbox to have that better appeal. They want the PC to have that better appeal, because that's what they're in the business with. So that way you buy an Xbox, you buy a PC, and then you get into the Game Pass. Right now they got, 35, is it 35 million or 35 billion? I think it's 35 million or billion. Don't count me on it, but it's 35 million or billion. That's a lot of people, man. This company, outside of the Xbox division, is a huge conglomerate making huge amounts of money, okay? So they're just dabbling into the video game market to make a little money, and to do what they do is basically try to have a piece of the pie. So thank you so much for listening to me, this channel. I'm growing with the vlogs. We're talking about it. And I appreciate everything that you guys have done in the past. We need to talk about this stuff, because I am getting to the point where I'm no longer might not play the game like I used to, because I've already stopped buying from the store, and I've already stopped spending huge amounts of money, and I'm stressing to the community. I understand you're having fun, but buying into this game year in and year out is not going to make your life better. It's going to make it worse, because you're not going to have money for yourself anymore. Stealth Dragon for life. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Comment if you like my content. If you don't like it, you have your opinion, your choice. If you support me, I will try to be as transparent to you guys as you're expecting, as the news comes out, as how I'm seeing things for what they are. Whatever you guys want to talk about, let me know. But this is going to be part of my channel, is vlogs, because I'm just tired of going on the game, live streaming. I'm still going to do that, but the live streams is going to turn it into a mopey face. I'm saddened by what I'm seeing. I want to play the game. I want to enjoy it. I can't. So Stealth Dragon for life. Thank you. Make sure you comment. I want to hear your comments about what we talked about. And yeah, I will go back to generously giving away some prizes and stuff. Right now, I have to get my life back on track when it comes to my finances, my bills, all this kind of stuff. And I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you for listening.